Hello, welcome to InfoHub. In our headlines, Bartica Regional Hospital to get major upgrades. Citizens are urged to do more to protect children. And Marad makes history with the first set of female captains since the department's establishment in 1998. Stay tuned for the details of these and more. Daddy! And now for the details. The Auditor General earlier this afternoon handed over 2 reports to the Speaker of the National Assembly. Tiffany Rodius was there.
Auditor General Deodat Sharma presented the report on the public accounts of Guyana and on the accounts of ministries, departments and regions for the fiscal year ending December 2016. This is the 13th public accounts report to be presented to the Speaker by Sharma and the 7th to be presented by the statutory deadline of September 30th.
This achievement reflects the realization of the Office's objective of timely reporting of the results of the audits to the legislature and ultimately the public.
The early presentation of the report is a testimony to the transformation of the Audit Office, Sharma noted.
The Office transformation was due in large part to the benefits derived from 4 technical cooperation agreements signed between the Inter-American Development Bank and the Government of Guyana that spanned the period 2003 to 2017. Moreover, the Office was able to modernize its organizational and human resource management function, which include the provision of capacity building initiative to increase managerial capabilities.
The Auditor General also handed over the performance report on the construction of the new access road to the Chedi Jagan International Airport. These reports will be laid in the National Assembly when Parliament resumes on October 12, after which it will be scrutinized by the Public Accounts Committee. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
September 29 is a historic date for the Maritime Administration Department with the graduation of its first batch of female captains since being established in 1998. Paul McAdam tells us more.
The 4 female captains graduate September 29 at the Guyana. InfoHub caught up with and chatted with 3 of the 4. Vanessa Merchant, Abiola Hinkson and Sabita Sugdio were all proud of their accomplishments. Captain Merchant is happy that a barrier was finally broken.
I choose this profession to break barriers that not only men can take up certain role and certain position in society, women also can do the same. And I would just encourage other females to do the same.
For Captain Sugdio, their success was as a result of lots of hard work.
That's why we could be here as the first of the females, as in we tried something different. A few of us tried something different and make a changes, because the thing is with seafarers is that it's just Guyana don't have female officers or even deckhands, and we decided to make a change again.
Captain Hinkson also agreed with her counterparts that their success was not easy.
It's not easy. I wouldn't lie. It's not an easy journey. We had ups and downs. It was hard. A lot of training, a lot of hard work. But we have accomplished it, and we're here today to talk about it.
The accomplishment by the young women is an indication that anything is possible with lots of hard work and dedication, they added. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
InfoHub's Delicia Haynes now tells us that Bartica Regional Hospital will get several much-needed upgrades.
The Bartica Regional Hospital, which underwent significant upgrades over the past 2 years, will undergo continued rehabilitative work.
Right now is a 2-bed accidents and emergency. This is a mining community. This is a region which has a lot of activities, not only mining, tourism. Accidents do take place. The accidents and emergency is one area that will benefit in moving forward, in making it at least a 10-bed according to your proposal.
Other infrastructural upgrades include the addition of a supporting operating theatre and the improvement of other support services. Accommodation for doctors will also be a priority.
The money will also go to improve accommodation not only for doctors but for all categories of health workers. The hospital will have additional new wards approximately to cater approximately for another 50 bed, which will make this hospital, when it's completed, completely close to 100 beds. There will be an improvement in operating theater, dental unit, support services like laboratory and pharmacy are all catered for.
Dr. Sagala was at the time briefing the Junior Public Health Minister, Dr. Karen Cummins, on the regional administration's plans for the health facility.
It's a new era. People talking about oil and gas and so forth. So definitely we are forced. It's mandatory that we need to step up our game in terms of our healthcare delivery to the people of Guyana, and by extension will be other persons from the diaspora.
Minister Cummins added that these upgrades are timely and recognized Bartica Regional Hospital as the model of modernized healthcare being offered in the hinterland. Delicia Haynes for InfoHub.
Still on the topic of health, the ministry is improving its service delivery to Region 6 communities. Tiffany Rogers has the details.
The Ministry of Public Health is working to ensure that all health centers in the region are staffed with doctors.
So presently, we are putting in place, put systems in place to ensure that all the health centers have a doctor who is going to be a general practitioner, so that he or she can take care of the needs of the residents in that community instead of them traveling. In the case that anything is critical and they need further support, then they will be referred to one of the hospitals that is closest to them.
The ministry's focal point coordinator, Alex Foster, added that counsellors and health workers will also be posted at all the health centers.
The role of the counsellors and the community health workers is to go out into the community around the health centers to ensure that the shut-ins and persons who are afraid to access the medical services on a daily basis can be encouraged and educated to do so.
This initiative is intended to take healthcare services directly to communities while reducing the healthcare bill at the New Amsterdam Hospital, the region's main referral hospital. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
As Child Protection Week continues, the Child Protection Agency's North Georgetown team engaged the Guyana Police Force earlier today.
The program is aimed at strengthening collaboration for the protection of children between the police and the Child Care and Protection Agency. It has its genesis in a conversation between Director of the Child Care and Protection Agency, Anne Green, and Assistant Police Commissioner Paul Williams some time ago.
It is very important that we continue to sustain this type of relationship. Why? Looking on the basis in terms of diversity, no agency has it all to deal with the problems. Even if there's any agency stipulated to do a certain task, within the whole arrangement, if there's anything where the law to be enforced, the police must be a part of it.
The Assistant Commissioner described these engagements as critical since aspects of regulations, laws, and interpretations keep changing. The seminar also included presentations from the Senior Probation and Social Services Officer, Asina Jacobs, and CPA Legal Representative, Talisha Williams.
It's about finding some way, some balance that allows you to offer some assistance or training or help to that mother, as well as some counseling that helps her to understand the importance of her role, the importance of having the children supervised, and then being able to offer some service that would allow her to ensure this. So it's not a hard and fast rule.
Child Protection Week is being observed under the theme Partnering with Families and Communities for Positive Outcomes for Children.
On the same subject, InfoHub's Crystal Stahl tells us about the Rights of the Child Commission's press conference, held to highlight related issues.
Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, Omar Pandey, revealed that they have been involved in several activities with various organizations to enhance children's livelihood.
The consolidation of our Youth Ambassadors Program. The Youth Ambassadors Program is an initiative where children and young people from initially regions 3, 4, and 5 are trained to serve in their schools. The other one is our engagement with the RDCs, the NDCs, so that their committee system in the regions are made to work in the area of child rights. Then we have our engagement with the regional and district hospitals.
In light of the recent rape and murder case of Leonard Archibald, the RCC is actively ensuring justice served to the family.
In many of its divisions, G Division, D Division, F Division, A Division, and now most recently in B Division, Region 6, engaging with officers and ranks, providing capacity building trainings and orientation as to what are the psychosocial and professional responsibilities of police officers when handling cases involving children.
The RCC recently conducted regional outreaches targeting indigenous and hinterland communities to educate them of the ROC Convention. The Commission is encouraging persons to make reports of child abuse at its office on Naira and Peter Rose Street, Queenstown, Georgetown, through whatever means necessary. Crystal Stahl for InfoHub.
In the meantime, as Child Protection Week 2017 concludes, Minister of Social Protection Amna Ali is urging citizens to be more involved in children's well-being. Zanil Williams has the details.
This year, the Ministry of Social Protection has conducted outreaches in several areas across Guyana. These included a religious day and a Region 2 rally highlighting the fight against child sexual abuse. Minister Ali is calling on the nation to be more involved and partner with the ministry.
This ministry cannot do it alone. A mother or a father cannot do it alone. Our government cannot do it alone. It has to be an effort whereby we collaborate, we partner with different entities.
There was also a workshop for district police officers today at the Guyana Police Training Center. The minister stated that more partnering needs to be done to alleviate many of the social ills.
We're hoping that with all these activities that we are doing, it definitely will have a change on society.
The week of activities will conclude tomorrow with a family fun day at the Botanical Gardens. There will be singing, ponytail rides, and face painting. Be sure to take your kids. Zanil Williams for InfoHub.
A closing ceremony was held on Thursday in honor of the completion of Japan's International Cooperation Agency, JICA's instructor Yoko Aoki's 6-month volunteering tenure at the National School of Music. More from Sinika Thorne.
National School of Music Administrator Andrew Tendall expressed his gratitude towards JICA for implementing the initiative, which focused on music development at the primary school level among teachers and students.
We're very certain that the knowledge that she shared, especially with our teachers, will be passed on to the children of Guyana, and it will help in the development, the total all-round development of the child, and it will provide for that rounded and holistic experience in school.
The administrator stressed that he will do his part to ensure that every child has the opportunity to be involved in music in their developmental years. This is in keeping with the Ministry of Education's agenda to provide a comprehensive experience for the nation's youth. Some 120 primary school teachers, 87 CPC trainee teachers, 4 senior pianists, and students from 3 primary schools all benefited from the initiative.
Thanks for watching. Remember to connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.